Alright, welcome back to the Uncharted Vapor. This is Joshua Ozzy, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review on a device that was sent to me for the purposes of review. What are we going to talk about today? It's going to be the MaxPod by Freemax. So with that, let's take this, dive down, show you what's inside, and then bring it back up on top. Alright, here we go. So this is the download portion on the MaxPod kit by Freemax. So what we're going to do is I am going to show you a little bit about it, fill it up, and then we'll bring it back up on top. And from there, I'll give you my pros and cons on this device. So first thing to notice, Freemax on one side, social media links on the other. I don't know what this is, but it says Freemaxvape.com, at Freemax Vape, and at Freemax Vape on Facebook. Freemax on both sides of the box. I already took the plastic off by accident, but I haven't touched the insides, as you'll see. So inside as you see, I got a red device. Okay. So red, it is actually a stainless steel finish. It's pretty hefty in the hand, so it actually feels really solid. A resin styled or plastic inlay with the design on it. It's really nice. Silica gel pack. Don't eat it if you want to live. Another pod with a 2 mil pod with a coil pre-installed. So let's show that because I forgot to show this to you guys. Let's go ahead and freeze frame this on what is inside. 2 mil capacity, 550 mAh, 8 to 11 watts, 1 ohm and 1.5 ohm coils. So these are replaceable coils. The tank material is PCTG steel body with a zinc alloy. So steel and zinc alloy body. So that's where your sturdiness comes up. So it's a mesh coil which is pre-installed but with 1 ohm. And the extra coil should be the 1.5. Cable, warning card, warranty card, etc, etc, etc. So we're going to see that anyway. So here's the other coil. This coil is the 1.5 ohm NS mesh coil. Okay, so there you go. Pop open the box. Grab out the goodie bag box. So, you're going to get a lanyard, which is pretty cool. Alright, so you get the MaxPod warning card, a warranty card, and a user manual telling you all the different features, like how to fill it in different languages, how to vape on it, etc. This is a draw activation only. So there you go. Okay, very simple to understand. So let's go ahead and put this up. Put that pod back in. We're not going to need the USB cable, which is what comes with it. It's not a Type-C. Now the juice today that I'm going to be running on this pod, where did I set it? I set it, oh, it's right here. Alright. It is Burnout Hybrid, but Chronic is the flavor, which is a caramel, purple yam, but this comes in a 50-50 and 25 mg only. This was sent to me by none other than Annette Mejia. So big shout out, Annette. Thank you for sending that out to me. Okay, I don't know why I'm putting that away. So I'm going to fill this up and bring it back up on top so you guys can see it, and we'll go over the pros and cons. So until then, I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so there's the breakdown. Basically, it is a pod system. It is made of metal and other materials to basically try to make it more durable. Now, the pros on it that I'm going to give so far is going to be flavor. It's also a little bit more unique of a pod compared to something, say, like my Savor pod, okay? And the reason why I say that, in a Savor pod, you take the pod when you're done with it and you throw it in the trash. The same with like my arteries. You just take the pod out, you throw it in the trash when you're done, okay? And once you're done with that, you're done. You just put a new pod in, fill it up with juice, let it sit for 5 to 15 minutes and go. Well, this pod is different. It actually has an OCC coil. What's the difference on it? Well, it is designed to run both Freebase and Salt nicotine inside of the device. So, what have I done? Now, the review is going to come up with this as well, but I've been running Chronic Hybrid by Burnout E-Liquids, okay? And with that, it's a 50-50, and it's 50-50 on Freebase and Salt nicotine, so it has both Salt and Freebase nic at 25 mg. So I felt, to test the device out, it was best to use a e-liquid that had both properties in it, see how well it did, and to see what the flavor was like in this. Now, I am using the pre-installed, I think it's the 1 ohm coil that's pre-installed. Yep, 1 ohm is pre-installed, and you also get a 1.5 mesh coil as well. And the output wattage is up to 11 watts. It's a 2 mil capacity and 550 mAh battery. Okay, so here, let's go over pros and cons real quick, because it's pretty simple. Pro, aesthetically looking, it is a nice looking pod. I'll give you that. Pro, it does give very good flavor. Pro, it feels nice in the hand, and it's auto draw only. Okay, and then the other pro would be the fact that you can just replace the coil and keep your pod, because if I remember right, it's PCTG. Yeah, PCTG tank, which means it's not going to crack as easy if you're, say, a menthol vapor or something along those lines, that, you know, a citrus vapor. It's not going to crack on you like a standard plastic tank. That's one thing you can, you know, be happy about. So with that, let's show you some vapor production off this, and, you know, then I'll give you my cons. So, flavor is amazing. I've done a review, which I will link here or here, of the last Chronic review I did from Burnout, which was a caramel purple yam. Okay, so the cons on the MaxPod are going to be this. First con is going to be the fact that it's a USB, not a Type-C charge. If this was a Type-C, it'd be a lot better, especially with the battery size, because you want something that you can charge quick and keep going. Unlike something like the Savor that has 700 mAh. Okay, if you compare another pod that is similar, because they're both auto draw, no button devices. So I give it a con for battery life, and I'm giving it a con for the fact that it has the regular USB. To me, Type-C is the best thing to come out with pods for built-in batteries, because it charges them quicker. You can talk about, you know, built-in batteries, you know, being ones that can die quick over time, but that's a subject that most people have, you know, goes back and forth. All my reviews are subjective, so don't forget that. So what I may feel is not right, you may feel is different, okay? But for me, overall, is the device worth it? This MaxPod? Yes, it is. It's a very good device. Like I said, it was sent to me for review. I do thoroughly enjoy it. I have been using it for close to 2 weeks now. So what you're seeing now is after you saw the down low 2 weeks later. The reason being is I wanted to test it out, put it through its paces, see if it was going to do good. I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up on camera because how shiny it is, but you can even see all the scratches and stuff on there, you know, along this thing where I throw it in my pocket, I've carried it around, and I've taken this thing with me and I've used it. It has died on me one time so far, with about 3 or 4 hours of use, something like that. And I had to charge it, but it charged relatively quick. But that is a small battery, so it charged relatively quick. It took about an hour or so to fully charge back. That's my review on the MaxPod by Freemax. And don't forget, sub to the channel, please, and ring the bell for future reviews. My social media links are linked up top, and also you can follow me on Facebook on the Uncharted Vaper and also Uncharted e-liquids, as today was our official day, October 10th, of releasing Dreams by Uncharted. So with that, I'll catch you on the next review.